The streets of Baku have always carried a peculiar charm in Formula One. A city circuit disguised as a hybrid of Monaco's tight corners and Monza's high-speed straights, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix offers an unusual challenge that constantly reshuffles the competitive order. Over the years, the track has built a reputation for unpredictability, producing chaotic races where strategy, luck, and straight-line efficiency often define the outcome. For Ferrari, a team historically synonymous with power and speed, the upcoming race in Baku has all the elements of an opportunity. In a season where every race is a battle of engineering finesse and driver skill, the long straights of Azerbaijan stand as the perfect arena for Ferrari to showcase one of their strongest weapons: sheer straight-line speed. Ferrari's resurgence in recent races has been carefully constructed through a series of incremental updates, both mechanical and aerodynamic. While earlier in the season the team was criticized for lacking consistency, the tide began to turn once the engineers focused on extracting maximum efficiency from the car's engine and reducing drag on the straights. The result is a machine that not only handles decently through the corners but also becomes a rocket ship on the straights. And nowhere on the calendar does this matter more than in Baku, where the longest straight in Formula One history, measuring over 2 kilometers, offers a brutal test of engine power and aerodynamic efficiency. Ferrari's confidence heading into this race is not baseless optimism. It is rooted in data, simulations, and a deep understanding of their own strengths relative to their rivals. The defining feature of Baku is its demand for a balanced compromise. Cars must be trimmed enough to fly down the straights, but not so bare that they struggle in the tight castle section and the slower corners of Sector 2. Teams often find themselves walking a tightrope in setup, and Ferrari's engineers believe they have found the sweet spot. Unlike circuits such as Monaco or Hungary, where downforce reigns supreme, or Monza, where pure top speed dominates, Baku requires versatility. Ferrari's setup philosophy for this race revolves around minimizing drag while maintaining stability in the technical middle sector. Their recent updates to the rear wing package, which allow for greater efficiency at lower downforce settings, are designed with exactly this circuit in mind. The hope within Maranello is that this evolution will give them the perfect edge when the DRS opens on Baku's enormous straight, unleashing every ounce of horsepower from the Ferrari engine. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, the Scuderia's two gladiators, are both aware of what is at stake. For Leclerc, Baku is more than just another race. It was here in 2019 that he crashed in qualifying, branding himself stupid in a moment of frustration. It was also here that he has shown flashes of brilliance, extracting the maximum from the Ferrari even when outright victory was beyond reach. Returning to this venue now, with a car tailored for the track strengths, Leclerc sees the chance for redemption and perhaps even victory. Sainz, on the other hand, has been quietly consistent, playing the role of reliable point scorer while pushing Leclerc to elevate his game. In Baku, both drivers will have equal opportunity to shine, as Ferrari's performance advantage on the straights is likely to bring them closer to the front than in circuits dominated by complex cornering dynamics. The battle with Red Bull looms large, as always. The reigning champions have made a habit of crushing opponents with superior straight-line performance, but Ferrari's recent progress threatens to disrupt that balance. For the first time in months, Ferrari feels they can challenge Red Bull on one of their traditional strongholds. If the simulations are accurate, Ferrari's top speed advantage could be enough to neutralize Red Bull's dominance in qualifying and give them a fighting chance in race trim. The idea of Leclerc or Sainz overtaking Max Verstappen down the main straight of Baku is no longer a fantasy but a realistic possibility. This possibility has injected new energy into the team, with mechanics, engineers, and strategists all united by the belief that the Azerbaijan Grand Prix could be the turning point of their season. Beyond the technical optimism, there is also a psychological dimension. Ferrari has been under immense pressure to deliver results after years of near misses and false dawns. Every step forward is scrutinized, every mistake magnified. Yet, in the high-stakes world of Formula One, confidence is a powerful currency. Heading into Baku, Ferrari carries not only technical preparation but also renewed belief. The drivers sense it in the garage, the engineers project it in their briefings, and the fans feel it in the air. This is not the Ferrari of old that stumbled under pressure. This is a team beginning to rediscover its identity, one that embraces risk and aims high, knowing that only by pushing the limits can they topple their rivals. Baku is also a circuit where strategy often trumps raw pace. Safety cars, tire degradation, and the peculiarities of pit lane timing all play critical roles in determining the final outcome. Ferrari has been criticized in the past for questionable strategic calls, but recent races have shown signs of improvement. The team is learning from its mistakes, refining its decision-making process, and leaning on data-driven insights to guide its race day choices. In Baku, this strategic sharpness will be vital. With the long straights amplifying the effects of slipstream and DRS, track position will matter less than in other circuits, and the ability to time pit stops perfectly could prove decisive. Ferrari knows this and has been preparing scenarios extensively, rehearsing responses to safety cars and simulating multiple race strategies. The fans, too, are hungry for a Ferrari breakthrough. The tifosi have endured years of disappointment, clinging to moments of brilliance but rarely tasting the sweet joy of victory. Every time Ferrari shows glimpses of competitiveness, expectations soar, and Baku has reignited those hopes. The thought of seeing the red cars flying past rivals on the endless straight, roaring with the unmistakable sound of Ferrari power, stirs emotions in fans worldwide. For them, this race is not just about points. It is about pride, heritage, and the dream of seeing Ferrari back where it belongs, fighting for wins and championships. As the weekend approaches, the narrative builds. Ferrari is coming to Baku not as underdogs, but as contenders. The long straights are their battlefield, the engine their weapon, and their drivers their champions. The city of Baku, with its mix of ancient walls and modern skyscrapers, will once again provide the stage for drama, and Ferrari believes it is ready to seize the spotlight. The question is not whether they will be competitive, but whether they can translate this potential into tangible results. Will Leclerc conquer his demons and turn speed into glory? Will Sainz capitalize on consistency to deliver a podium? Or will Ferrari's dream once again collide with the harsh reality of Formula One's unpredictability? What is certain is that Ferrari enters this race with genuine optimism. The data is on their side, the setup is tailored to the circuit, and the hunger is undeniable. Baku has a habit of rewriting expectations, and Ferrari hopes to be the protagonist of this next chapter. For the Scuderia, this is not just another race. It is a chance to prove that the prancing horse still has the power to gallop ahead of the competition, reclaiming its place at the pinnacle of the sport. In the end, victory in Baku would not only be a triumph of engineering and strategy but also a powerful statement that Ferrari is back, ready to challenge the throne once more.